We were on the afternoon break on the second day of questioning of the undercover police officer Carlo Soracchi, who, using the cover name Carlo Neri, infiltrated the Socialist Party, No Platform, other anti-fascist groups. He also deceived 2 women into long-term intimate relationships. Three actually. Three. 2 of whom we heard from, Lindsay and Donna McLean. McLean. We are joined off camera by Alison.
Hello.
We have just heard some of the most disturbing and unpleasant of the details of the sexual abuse of Donna by Carlo Soracchi. What do you make of the absolute appalling things he said?
He's just another narcissistic, sadistic, Machiavellian bastard. He's just a bastard. And what is like, it's particularly nauseating. You've probably gone through all this. I haven't watched all the all the sir, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags of bullshit.
I mean, we started off almost the first thing that was asked during this session was about the rent book.
The rent book,
which he just bullshitted his way through.
The thing that hasn't come up yet, or I don't think it's come up, is the fact that Mark Jenner was his mentor.
Yes,
and there's quite a lot of similarities. Like Donna is Soracchi's landlady. I was Jenner's landlady.
Yeah.
Soracchi phoned Donna on the early hours of New Year's Day to tell her that his father had a stroke and then died.
Yeah.
Mark's grandpa on Christmas, just before Christmas Day, had a stroke. They both feigned these, breakdowns. They both claimed they've both claimed to have had genuine breakdowns. And the thing that I want us to remember, and I want the inquiry to remember, is they have to say that they had genuine feelings. Otherwise, they are open to potentially prosecution, because the whole point, the reason the CPS hasn't prosecuted any of these officers is their defence is these were genuine feelings on their part. So,
it is really gross the way that he actually did that. He said, one of the most loving, caring people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And also, I knew the whole time that I was going to cause her immense harm.
And also, what doesn't add up, and I wish Bar had said this, if he can't remember asking Donna to marry him, all right, let's say, I don't believe him for a minute, but let's just go with that. And let's say he was drunk that night, he can't remember. But obviously, they would have talked about it afterwards.
Yes,
He can't remember any of that either.
No, none at all. No, none of the planning, none of the arrangements that were being made, the working out what was going to be the food or the menu, all the details that we heard about.
And this also, which I'm grateful the inquiry has picked up, is that term that Lindsay mentioned when she gave her evidence that came from Neil Woods, the undercover officer in crime, about weaponising empathy. And he's used that at least twice now. And
Carlo Soracchi agrees. Yes, that's what undercover police do.
Correct.
Yeah, which he's been honest about that thing at least. He keeps saying he can't remember things though.
He can't remember, but also he's also doing the gym boiling. It was really bad for me.
I
was having like a really bad time, and I've had a really bad time.
Yeah.
And everything, and I'm sure I've said this before, and I say it every time, but in my view, every lie that they tell, almost every lie that they tell, is a lie they have told their current partners and their current families. And they cannot now sit in there and say, well, actually, no. When I was telling you, darling, that, they can't do that. They've got to stick to those lies. But that's why it's painfully squirmy and embarrassing just to watch them.
It's horrific. I mean, one of the things that he's done is to say that this bullshit story he had about his father dying. His father's alive and well many, many years later. But also that this story about the sexual abuse
I can't bear it.
That his sister received at the hands of his father. Yeah. He said, "Oh no," he said it was just physical abuse.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we've heard so much details of that, which they're not things people would make up. I mean, it's ridiculous and appalling.
There's no reason why would Donna make that up.
No,
why would she publish it in her book? I mean, it's just nonsense. See the truth. I mean, obviously, nothing like that. You don't misremember that stuff.
No. I mean, it is really gross that he's. I mean, so for example, he says that Donna and Steve Headley and Dan Gilman and Joe Batty are all making up that he proposed to her. She's making it up and saying that there was any sexual abuse by his father against his sister. He says the reason he made that up was to withdraw from the relationship. I mean, it's already been said that Donna said to him, look, if it's not a long-term thing, we'll split up now. And he had plenty of easy ways to end the relationship. You didn't have to make up this ridiculous story. He said, were you trying to elicit more empathy? He said, oh, yes, I was. Why? What the fuck for? I mean, it's just so gross. I mean, I don't know, you know, it's just, oh, I mean, I really feel, I mean, like we always say they're the worst ones, but I mean, this particular section has been particularly gross.
It's all part of the jigsaw.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is what you see. You know, if you go back to, I don't know, Vince Harvey back in Tranche 1, or you go back to some, you know, you go back and you watch them all. It is the accumulative effect of an absolutely institutionally misogynistic and sexist unit of gang members. I mean, we put that on our social media. You know, gang member Carlo Soracchi.
Yeah,
you're twitching. Or you go.
Oh, right, no, I'm saying they're going back in. Can you tell?
See the guard is there, but I think maybe they're going.
Okay, yeah, it's only a short break in the afternoon. I mean, I really there's so many details of this bit, which I mean we haven't gone over, but I mean it's just so gross. I mean, particularly that last little bit was so particularly disturbing.
But it's also the performance of these men. That's what makes me sick.
He's still smiling,
it's just a performance for them, and they are, you know, and for the women. I know when Jenna gave his evidence, I'm sure, you know, there's an element that when they say, you know, when they say, well, I really cared for her and I really loved her deeply. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
off. Like, you know, you don't love someone who you deceive. The two things do not go together.
No,
they just don't go together.
No. There's more to come. We don't know if I mean I would imagine we're going to get to the firebombing plot.
Yeah.
That seems like the next thing.
Yeah.
Seems likely. Thanks for joining us, and we'll do more of these. One of these at the end of the day will be a longer one, and we'll try and cover it in a bit more detail. Thanks for joining. Going back in now.